All right, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Commute podcast. Listen, I paid for this mic. It was cheap, but money is money. So I know it doesn't sound the best. We're going to try our best to make this work, y'all. Until I get a better quality mic, we're going to be using this bad boy right here. Welcome back to the Commute podcast, the perfect place for all things music, gaming, whatever I want this channel to be. I want to talk about Godzilla. We're taking a break from hip hop, taking a break from the drama, talk about something fun. In the meantime, I'm I just boiled some eggs. They're in their ice bath. So once they're done bathing, they're just using some soap right now. They're washing between their ass cracks. Once they're done, I'm gonna crack them, split them open, and take their face out, and then eat them after I cut them in half, right on camera with y'all. But before I do that, I want to talk about the next monster in the Monsterverse. Who's gonna be Godzilla's next villain? Everybody wants us to get some nostalgia and have Destroyah be the villain. I'll be honest, that's me. I'm talking about myself. I would love to see Destroyah be the next villain. I think that at this point, we've seen this version of Godzilla enough to where seeing his seeing this Godzilla's death wouldn't be unexpected. It would be really sad. We've seen Godzilla evolve, preparing for a bigger threat. They could twist it up. Maybe he wasn't preparing for Scar King. Maybe he was preparing for something even worse, Destroyah. We saw the reference to Destroyah, or we saw reference to the Oxygen Destroyer in King of the Monsters. That could lead up to the creation of Destroyah. The caveat to this, or the other side of this, the other argument, I I don't mind if they just create a new monster. I know that seeing the Toho monsters, they feel better on screen and they bring us back to childhood. But this is the Monsterverse. And if we want the Monsterverse to continue and we want more films with the Monsterverse, we have to allow them to create their own IP. We have to allow them to create their own monsters. So I think maybe we meet in the middle. Maybe we get Godzilla teaming with another monster to fight a Toho monster. That would be cool too. But I don't want the Monsterverse to just become Toho characters but English. Like that's not what I want personally. I like the design of a few Monsterverse characters. Is it Behemoth? Behemoth is Behemoth. Jesus. It's Behemoth, I think. The one that is on all fours. He looks like a giant mountain with horns coming out of his mouth. I like that design a lot. I do not like Shimu, whatever the ice breathing monster is. I don't like that design. I don't like the rounded mouth. That character just looks really sweet and not like a threat at all. And maybe that's what they were going for. If you watch my last video, you know what I'm about to say. I don't care if it was intentional. Doesn't mean I have to like it. I just don't like the design. I like Scar King's design. I just felt he was really underused and wasted. A lot of wasted potential. I understand they wanted Scar King to be shown as weaker than Kong because he's not as built, but they should have showcased the athleticism better. Yeah, we saw Scar King jumping around and using that whip, but he just got his ass kicked the entire movie. And then once he was fighting Kong and got hit hard once, he immediately uses Shimu. I know you're gonna hate me for pronouncing that wrong. Is it Shimu? Shimo? I could look it up right now, but I'm not going to. It just immediately uses the Ice Dragon. That was lame. I don't want that. Let me see Scar King be a threat. So, Destroyer seems to be the top choice. If it is not Destroyer in the Monsterverse, like I said already, give us a new monster. Give us a land monster. I don't want to see another flying monster be the big bad. I know Scar King was not. I know Shima was not. But we gotta continue that trend. It's really nice to see Godzilla hand to hand or claw to claw combat with something else. I don't want this other villain to overpower Godzilla too much either. I think I liked Mecha Godzilla in the Monsterverse, and I know that every iteration of Mecha Godzilla kind of kicks Godzilla's ass, but it's still fun to see them battle it out. Let me see them push and shove. 2003, I believe, or 2004. Kiryu versus Godzilla was an excellent fight in both films because they were kind of equally matched. That's what a good fight is, equal matches. I don't want to see Godzilla just thrown around too much. It defeats the point of a fight. It's not a fight. It's just Godzilla getting beat up. I don't want to see that again. That was kind of it lasted for too long in Godzilla versus Kong. Even though I know he was tired, I don't care. Just because it was intentional, you got it. Um, but yeah, what time? I've only been talking for 5 minutes. Wow, that's crazy. I guess that's it. I just wanted to come on here and talk. I'm just chit chatting. Let me put this on. Uh-oh. Sorry for the noise you're about to hear. All right. Stay tuned to watch me crack some boiled eggs now. All right. While I do this, do we want to see? Oh, how do you pronounce it? Do you pronounce it? Well, how are you going to prove it to me? Do you pronounce it Anguirus or Anguirus? I say Anguirus. I know that we saw the bones. Oh, you're going to hear this. I'm sorry. I know that we saw the bones of Anguirus in King of the Monsters. I think that we've missed the opportunity. We've missed the window for him to appear. Would I still probably get emotional seeing him on the big screen again? Yeah, I would. But I'm okay if they don't go that route either. I think that hype is kind of died down. We all thought we were going to see him, and we didn't. So the hype is kind of died down for me. Mechagodzilla is done. King Ghidorah is done. I don't want to see Mothra again. I'll pass on that. So yeah, that's about all I have for y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna try to push this to 10 minutes. I don't have anything else to say. So I guess you might get a double upload today. Who knows? Because I'm done talking and I need to eat food. Like the video, subscribe. If you want to see me talk about more things, Toho, Gamera, Godzilla, Ultraman, let me know. I haven't seen any Ultraman films. I know. But I've seen all of the Heisei Gamera films, and I own the Showa Gamera films. I just have not watched all of those either. But if you would like me to review them, talk about them, let me know. I got you next. I got you. All right. Goodbye. I want to eat these eggs now. Remember, this egg is about to get demolished, destroyed, utterly destroyed. Goodbye. Wash your ass. Something's wrong with me.